So now I would like to invite you to turn your attention to an outstanding team of orientation leaders, and they are going to present some of the transitions that you're about to encounter as you begin life at St. Thomas. They will do that in a very creative way. So at this point, if you could please welcome our 2017 orientation leader team.
I'm so excited to finally see this movie. I've heard so much about it.
I mean, yeah, it seems cool, I guess. It's a movie about college. How good can it really be? Plus, I already know everything that I need to know anyway.
Oh, come on, Mitch. We start at St. Thomas soon. This movie will give us a taste of what our time there will actually be like. My friend Annalise saw it last week, and she said that it made her feel way more excited about starting college.
I doubt it. I'm just here for that free popcorn voucher anyway. Speaking of that, give me some.
Okay, cut it out. It's about to start.
Before I knew it.
Before I knew it.
Before I knew it.
Before I knew it.
I was there.
We were there.
She was there.
He was there.
We pulled up in the car, and suddenly, we went from journey to arrival. I couldn't believe we were actually here.
I couldn't believe you were here. College. I mean, my high school was just 2 buildings connected by a tunnel. And now I had a campus map. And we had teachers in high school, not professors, let alone doctors. And since when do doctors teach philosophy? Aren't they supposed to write your prescriptions?
I couldn't believe we were here. I remember driving my younger brother to his first day of high school 4 years ago. Now, as he sits next to me as we drive to his first day of college, I can't help but feel proud of how far he's come. I mean, he was kind of obnoxious in high school, but he's all right now, I guess.
So many people say that college is a life-changing experience.
So many.
Which is a lot of pressure.
Kind of like only you can prevent forest fires. Only me? Yikes.
So I was ready to start experiencing those moments that would change my life.
At this point, the thought of no one telling me what to do, where to go, and what to be was a pretty cool thought.
Even if that meant I had no clue what came next. Sometimes I'd be a bit afraid to leave my room. So I'd end up staying in and watching movies all week.
Not to mention TV shows. But hey, that's what Netflix is there for, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna get you in trouble.
At this point, the thought of eating 4-day-old pizza that's been sitting on the radiator
and staying out so late that I never even made it back to bed
and having no one to say, I'm very disappointed in you. It's kind of appealing. Of course, I did not have the stomach ache yet.
But it was the thought of it. At this point, the thought of pulling an all-nighter to write a paper, chugging Red Bull and sticking my head into a snowbank just to stay awake studying for midterms was kind of appealing.
Of course, I didn't know yet that staying up all night and cramming for tests were poor study skills. That Red Bull is disgusting. And that sleeping through my midterm exam wouldn't exactly help out my final grade.
But college, and here, on what would no doubt be the start of a new adventure in my life, it was the thought of it. The pure and utter thought of it.
That really excited me.
St. Thomas really is beautiful. The big limestone walls, the welcoming smiling faces, even the flowers are perfect. It's no wonder she chose to come here. I could tell she was going to thrive. I will admit, I was a little sad when I realized she would be 3 hours away. But I knew this was her decision, not mine. And then I thought maybe I'd get an apartment down the block, you know, to check in every once in a while. Maybe not. All I knew is I was going to miss her a lot.
There comes a moment in your life when you realize you are full of potential.
This is the feeling I had as I looked up at the arches on our first day of class.
All potential. Major? Not yet declared.
Friends? Don't know anyone.
Job after college? Graduate school? For me, that's at least 4 years away.
Career goals? And what even is a resume?
It's resume.
But for now, we start fresh.
You hope that you taught them something.
You feel like you know nothing.
Thank goodness you've instilled a few values for them to hold on to.
You let go of everything you once held on to.
You hope they still feel they can lean on you.
You
You need no one. Suddenly, I realized my life was changing.
Suddenly, I realized things were going to be different.
What waits for me? That professor who will become my mentor? The degree that will prepare me for my life's work? Are the people I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with unloading boxes right now just like me? My parents met in college, but they just grabbed anyone. They were not very selective.
We brought the last of her boxes up to her room, and her resident advisor came in and said, "Welcome to your new home." And I was struck like a slap in the face. Home? No. This was a big cinder block square. A room, a cubicle, but certainly not a home. But then I heard my daughter say, "Thanks," and begin to take her entire life out of a box and put it on the walls of her new home. Her favorite posters, pictures of our dog, the medal she won in track, and a photo of me. I think that was the first time I realized she wasn't coming back with me. This wasn't just another campus visit. Oh, how exciting those were, but we always came home together afterwards. Then I realized she was building a new community here, a new support system, with a caring RA and roommate, and sad as I felt, I knew it was time to let her go.
I kept thinking back to my first year of college, all the nerves and worries I had as the first person in my family to go to college. Then I looked at my brother and remembered how much I wanted him to go to college too, how I would work and give him the extra cash on his birthday, but how he would feel so ripped off because it went straight into the college fund. How proud I am, how much I love him, how hard he's worked. For this moment, I wanted my money back. I wanted him to take classes online. He could become a veterinarian. It says so right on the commercials. But really, I didn't want my money back. I wanted my brother back.
I took a deep breath and went back to my car.
I think he'll be okay.
I hope she knows that I'm gonna be okay.
Really, he isn't too bad.
I hope she knows that I'm gonna miss her.
I hope he knows how much I look up to him.
I hope she realizes that I love her.
I hope he knows how much I appreciate everything he's done for me.
Maybe I should tell her. Hey, Mom.
Hey, bro.
I just wanted to say thanks.
For everything you've done for me.
And to let you know that I love you.
Because I couldn't have made it here without you.
Wow. That really tugged at the heartstrings, huh, Mitch?
Yeah.
Wait, Mitch, are you crying? Oh my gosh, I knew this was a good movie.
I just never really thought how my family would feel after I went to school. They really have done so much for me.
Yeah, I'm glad you're finally realizing. I knew you'd like this movie.
Oh, stop it, stop. Shh. See what you did? Let's keep watching.
School. School.
School.
School.
Yeah.
It's going great. I mean, it was different.
In the beginning.
On my first day of class, my alarm rings and I hit the snooze button like I always do. I waited for my first, second, and absolutely this is the final. I mean it. Get up, it's time for school shout, like I always do. Except there was no one to shout. It was now my responsibility. That was a bit different.
So all my friends are miles away. I don't know a soul here. I've got to spend the year living with some Instagram famous girl. And then I met her and realized that she's actually the coolest person ever. Oh, and they're making me take a math class even though my major is English. That was a little bit different.
So, you can't wash whites with colors. You can't wash darks with lights. You have to do brights in cold water? Mom, Dad, I had no idea what geniuses you were all these years. I mean, I put one red sock in with a load of whites. Now all my underwear's pink. Who knew? That was a little bit different.
I opened Snapchat this morning, looking at my high school friends' stories, and I couldn't help but notice new faces and new places. It made me feel bittersweet to see them having these new experiences, but knowing that I wouldn't be there with them. And now, my mom sends me a Snapchat every morning of her face with the puppy filter. That was a little bit different.
I live with a roommate whose alarm clock goes off at the crack of dawn every morning.
I commute 40 minutes in rush hour to get here for my 8:15 class.
I shower and go to the bathroom in group settings.
I recently invested in a pair of soundproof headphones to block out my roommate's annoying phone conversations.
Oh my gosh! Did you see what happened on last night's episode?
Dude!
I know, right?
Spoiler alert, I don't care.
I listen to music from bands with bizarre names that no one's ever heard of.
You got to see bleachers and glass animals in the same week? I'm so jealous.
And I joined an a cappella group.
I started collecting fidget spinners. Lots and lots of fidget spinners.
My friends and I all got matching piercings to make a statement about being individuals.
School.
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 Yeah.
It's
going great.
At 4:30 in the morning when you're hungry, there is nothing better than Taco Bell.
At 4:30 in the morning, when you're hungry, there's nothing open but Taco Bell.
At 4:30 in the morning when you're hungry, you'll lick those wrappers from Taco Bell.
When I'm cramming for a test, I'll do anything to stay awake.
I've drank Mountain Dew.
I've chugged Red Bull.
I've made coffee.
Well, I've eaten coffee, so...
School?
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 Yeah.
It's going great.
It's different. I'm different.
And even though my life is changing right before my eyes,
I feel as if I'm realizing who I want to be.
You see, everyone has their own goals, dreams, passions, a special purpose.
And some of us are still figuring it out.
It's different. Now that I'm at college,
and to be honest, I kind of like it.
School?
school,
School?
School?
yeah,
It's
going great.
I know now. Oh my gosh, I finally know!
What are you talking about, Elizabeth?
That super cool actress in the last scene was talking about her special purpose. She really got me thinking, and I think I realized my purpose.
What is it?
I'm going to end world hunger!
Oh my gosh, sit down.
Hey, lady, I'm glad you found your special purpose, but I'm trying to watch a movie over here.
Sorry.
Before I knew it,
Before I knew it,
Before I knew it,
I had been there.
I had been there.
he had been there.
Almost a year.
It's
It's
amazing what you can learn in a year.
I learned that I don't have to have it all figured out yet. It's okay not to know. Okay to be unsure of what I'll major in, what I'll get involved in, and where I'll be living.
I learned I don't have to do it all right away. There will always be life-changing moments, and there will always be opportunities for me to connect with people so that I can always say, if not today, then tomorrow.
I learned that I have the ability to stay up until 5 a.m. if I need to, and to go to bed at 10 p.m. if I need to. I learned time flies when you're having fun, but it also flies when you're studying for an exam.
I learned I could set the alarm for 3 a.m., get up, write a paper, get it done, and hand it in for my 11 o'clock class. But it won't be a very good paper. I mean, who can really interpret Augustine's Confessions at 3 in the morning?
I've learned that being compassionate, honest, and real is attractive. I've learned that it's easier to be myself than trying to remember who I am when I'm pretending to be someone else.
I've learned to remember, as a first year, when a junior starts hitting on me, they've already been turned down by 2 whole classes before I even got here.
I've learned that letting go is hard, but not impossible. I visited my son once or twice at school. It was fun. He's got a whole life there, and it was cool to watch him in his element. He came home a couple times too. That was a bit odd. Seeing him in the living room at 9 o'clock at night and saying, "Oh, I didn't know you're staying in tonight," only to find out that it was just too early to leave. He came home from his break after finals, and by the end of December, he was ready to get back. That's where his life was. But we got a chuckle when he said, in the same day, "Please understand, I don't live here anymore, and what have you done to my room?"
It's amazing what you can learn about yourself in a year. I felt vulnerable when I arrived, and making this adjustment wasn't easy, but I'm beginning to form connections with people and places on campus that make me feel like I belong here.
You know how everyone says you find what's really important to you in college? I did. What surprised me was that it was my faith.
In the beginning, I asked everyone for everything. What are we doing this weekend? What should I wear? What do you think? How do I feel about this? I never really asked myself. I figured, what did I know?
It's funny, because I never thought that a Catholic university would have so many different opportunities for me to explore my beliefs and the beliefs of others.
But you know what? I know quite a bit. I'm a lot stronger than I thought, and smarter. I don't need to look to anyone else to tell me how I'm feeling. I know myself better than anyone.
It became important for me to learn about the many different ways that other people practice and celebrate their own faiths. It's helped me to understand my own beliefs even better. And I'm learning that my spiritual journey is something that I lead, and that part of that means being aware of and accepting of spiritual journeys different than my own. It's amazing what you learn when you just listen to others' perspectives.
And the funny thing is, the more I believed in myself, the more I felt okay with asking for help. The academic counseling and support and counseling and psychological services were really there for me. I began to see that my well-being, my happiness, and my mental health had to be a priority.
I learned that there are free meditation sessions in the Wellness Center, and that there's a prayer room in Anderson Student Center. These are spaces on campus that offer moments of silence and reflection for people of all faiths. And for me, my own faith has only helped me form stronger relationships with those different than me.
I learned there needs to be a self and self-esteem.
That there's a saint in St. Thomas.
And
It was kind of nice.
So I found out that parents can take classes at St. Thomas as well, so I signed up for one. My son was very supportive, but he kindly advised that we may not want to take a class together. After I thought about it, he's probably right. I mean, I wouldn't want him to get jealous because I have a better GPA.
My entire universe is filled with potential, and rather slowly, I'm finding my purpose.
It's amazing what you can learn about yourself in a year. I learned I possess one of the greatest powers in the world, the power to choose.
That my life was now the result of my decisions. It wasn't my family, It wasn't my professors. It wasn't my friends. It was me.
And as scary as that sounds, it's also really empowering.
Audre Lorde once said, "Change means growth, and growth can be painful."
I will embrace that change. I will grow my inner power to speak with my heart, even if my voice shakes.
I will embrace the challenge. When I think to myself, somebody ought to do something, I will be that somebody.
I will take that challenge.
Because it's my happiness.
It's my future.
It's my life. And I will take it.
So the other day I made a cup of coffee and I called my son. He was free for once instead of just texting me back like he always does. We talked for about an hour. I had told him about my class, and when he said, "So, how was school today?" I spit coffee clear across the table. After we covered all the usual topics for the day, classes, grades, world news, fashion trends, and our plans for the weekend, it was time to go. He said to me, "I love you, Mom." And I swear in my mind, just for a moment, I saw him when he was just 5 years old saying that to me when I dropped him off to his first day of kindergarten. So I had told him on the phone what I had told him then. I said, "I love you too. Mama is so proud of you." The phone rang and it was Nancy from across the street. She said, "Why haven't you been answering my calls for over an hour? Have you been on the phone with someone else?" And I said, "Oh, I was just catching up with a new friend."
We offer to you what is being offered to us. Opportunity.
This is an opportunity to imagine your future.
But to not have it figured out yet.
An opportunity to learn something new.
To do something you've never done before.
And to be a little afraid.
To not know what you want to be when you grow up.
And to not grow up. Within reason.
An opportunity to make new friends.
Hang on to old ones.
And find friends in unexpected places.
An opportunity to ask for help.
And believe in yourself.
To build your own values.
And to challenge your beliefs.
To make some mistakes.
And then learn from them.
An opportunity to trust your intuition.
And pray for guidance.
This is the opportunity to be.
The person you've always wanted to be. And being open to the fact that, just for a moment,
just maybe,
you already are.
Wow. I can't wait to meet new people from different cities, states, backgrounds. Maybe I'll learn more than I ever really thought.
Yeah. We'll have so many opportunities in our time here to meet people from a ton of different backgrounds. We get to be part of a community, a home, and add to the common good that everyone keeps talking about.
Yeah, but I don't even know what the common good is.
Well, maybe that's why we're going to orientation tomorrow. It's the first step.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, let's stay and watch the credits. Wow, I didn't know Julie Sullivan directed this movie.
Isn't she the president of St. Thomas? That's so cool. You know, I will say, I doubted you, Elizabeth, but this movie really got me thinking. College is going to be a whole new world for me. I mean, I'll be able to rely on my support system, including you, and I'll be learning new ways of life and take steps towards becoming the person that I want to be. Seems like a pretty good position to be in. Plus, I'll be joining over 1,000 other Tommies in the same position, whether we're living on campus or commuting, or we're living on campus, or we know people from our high school, or don't know a single person. I think we'll all learn to adjust.
Yeah, there is a lot coming up, but I'm glad we have each other. Hey, it looks like there's a scene about to run after the credits.
Dang, you're right.
You've got a lot of great years ahead of you.
There are endless opportunities for you at St. Thomas.
You'll meet some great friends and wise mentors who will support you along the way.
It's going to be a different experience.
You don't have to eat coffee or chug Red Bull to study for that exam.
But plenty of those changes will be good, so be open to change.
Be yourself and form your own opinions. Remember, you know yourself best.
You determine who you will become.
It might be challenging.
But take that challenge, because this could be the beginning of something great.
I am so excited for college. I got to get ready for orientation tomorrow. Come on, Elizabeth.
Good morning, everyone. I am Jordy. I'll be leading Group 1 today. I'm a sophomore studying biology from Richfield, Minnesota. A couple things I'm involved in on the campus are the undergraduate student government, and I'm going to be a resident advisor on the 7th floor of Brady Hall.
Hey folks, my name is Annie. I'll be with Group 2 today. I am a senior, double majoring in environmental science and justice and peace studies. My hometown is Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and here on campus, I do research in the biology department, and I also manage the swim team.
Hi, I'm Katie. I'll be leading Group 3. I am a sophomore with an undecided major from Waverly, Iowa. And here on campus, I'm involved with Catholic Women's Leadership and Tommie's Together Volunteer Corps.
Hi everyone, my name is Fatimata. I'm leading Group 4 today. I am a junior and my major is Biology of Global Health. I'm from Hopkins, Minnesota, and I'm also a commuter student, and I'm involved with the undergraduate student government and the Muslim Student Association.
Hey everyone, I'm Nick. I am leading Group 5 today. I'm a junior double majoring in political science and philosophy. My minor is legal studies. My hometown is Warsaw, Minnesota, and here on campus I sit on the executive board for Pre-Law Society and I compete on the mock trial team.
Hello, my name is Janda. I'll be leading Group 6 today. I'm a senior studying exercise science with a minor in psychology from the east side of St. Paul. I'm part of the Hmong United Student Association and the Badminton Club here on campus.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dylan. I will be leading Group 7 today. I'm a sophomore studying communication and journalism, and I'm from Woodbury, Minnesota. At St. Thomas, I play with the band, and I'm also the resident advisor for 4th floor of Murray Hall.
Hi everyone, I'm Kenzie and I'll be leading Group 8 today. I am a sophomore neuroscience major on the pre-med track. I grew up north in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, but I currently live in South Minneapolis. And on campus, I'm involved with the Pre-Health Professions Club and Tommie Ambassadors.
Hi there, I'm Elizabeth. I'm leading Group 9 today. I am a sophomore English education major, also from Woodbury, Minnesota, and here on campus, I'm involved with the feminist community as well as I sing in the women's choir.
Hey y'all, I'm Mitch. I am a junior operations management major. I'm leading Group 10 today. I am from Middleton, Wisconsin, and on campus I'm in the International Business Club and work at the development office.
What's up everyone? My name is Shanice. I am a junior studying biology from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'll be leading Group 11, and here on campus I'm involved in the varsity basketball team. I'm also the resident advisor of the lower level in Dowling.
Hey everybody, I'm Henry. I'm bringing up the rear with Group 12 today. I'm a junior double majoring in English and philosophy. I'm originally from North St. Paul, Minnesota. And as for my campus involvements, I teach the swing dance club here on campus, and I work in the writing center.